Hi, my name is BK Choi, and I'm the artist and designer behind the Love Your New Neighbor public art installation. My love for art and design really started as a kid. I was always drawing, just as long as I could remember, and that eventually took me to University of Washington, went to undergrad, and I studied design and architecture there. And also architecture again in graduate school. So I met with Betty Lou Gang in December 2018. I emailed her just asking her about, hey, this is the design proposal that I'm working on, and would she have a minute to chat with me to tell me more about the history of Lynnwood? And she was very gracious. I think we spent about 2 hours together. We met over at the the Heritage Association just across the street from the convention center. And yeah, just over 2 hours, we talked about just everything. She told me her story about growing up in the area in the 30s and then 40s. And, you know, when it was just chicken farms, and apparently the area was very prolific in terms of egg production, which I didn't know after having spent 20 years growing up here. And so fast forward to 2018, when Betty and I were talking, and her stories about growing up in the 30s and 40s with you know, immigrants from Scandinavia and Germany really resonated with me. You know, 40, 60 years later, with many Asian immigrants, such as my family that came from Korea, being more visible in the area. And so I thought about, well, Lynnwood actually has been, despite 50, 60 years apart, has been the same thing in a way for these families that came from abroad. So my hope for the Love Your New Neighbor art installation is for it to be a daily reminder, a visual reminder for people to see as they're driving down the street that we are disparate pieces that are in the piece. Different colors, bright colors. We all kind of stand out in some way. But if we can figure out a way to work together and live together and make it a place that we all want to live in together, I think that's really the goal for my design and why I create art. Right, bring us together.